So today was the high touch with TXT'S member Soobin, and it basically went as I expected, which I'll get into it later, but I was hoping it would go a little better. Not like it went bad or anything, but it happened. So at the end of this video, for those of you that have applied for the giveaway, I will be announcing the giveaway winner, so please stay tuned to the end to find out who won the giveaway. And I'm starting off the video after I'm getting home because of several reasons, but at the venue itself, there was nothing to film whatsoever. Like nothing. I mean, nothing. You get off the train and it's like a 2-minute walk or something to the line to wait for the event. And I got there a little bit before the lines opened, but before the actual like lineup time, there's a separate lineup before that, which by the time I got there, there were people already lining up. So I figured why not just stand in line. It kind of doesn't matter if I'm in the front or the back. Some people say the back is better, but I was just too anxious. I wanted to just line up, and in case anything happens or whatever, I didn't want to miss my check-in time and stuff like that. So I just lined up. And I also didn't film today because I actually met up with a new friend today. And we started talking a little over a week ago when I went to the debut event. We started talking on Twitter, and today we actually met for the first time. So I didn't want today to be about like filming or anything. You know, I met a new friend. I wanted to just enjoy talking with her and spending time and stuff. So no filming today while I was out, but I have to share my experience with you guys, so I'm talking about it now. And of course, there's no filming or even picture taking inside the event hall once you enter the doors. And obviously, once you meet them, there's no picture taking, there's no recording, nothing. And you're not even allowed to have your phone out once you check in, like once they scan your QR code. And even as you're leaving, you're not allowed to take out your phone until you've left the building. So they're pretty strict about picture taking and like recording and stuff, because I think for BTS in the past, someone was caught recording the event. Like as they went in to meet the member, they were recording or something like that, and they got caught for it. And like I don't know what happened after that, but I'm assuming they got banned from like future events. I'm not sure. Which, you know, I know it's for memories, but recording them without permission is a bit creepy. So anyway, they are really strict about it. They were actually really strict about like everything and like anything, really. You're not allowed to wear rings, which I figured, so I didn't wear anything today. You're not allowed to wear bracelets, which again, I didn't wear. The new thing that I've never heard of before, you're not allowed to wear a necklace either, so I had to take this off. The only jewelry they did allow in like this area was wedding rings. But before I get into my recap of what it was like meeting Soobin, I do kind of want to share a bit of the process of like entering and stuff for those of you that may not know. So I won this high touch event through a lottery, which comes with purchasing albums in Japan, which I do take orders for Japanese album releases. So if you're interested in any TXT Japanese albums in the future, please keep an eye out for posts because I do take orders. But with each album, it comes with a serial code, and then you have to enter into their lottery online, which unfortunately you do need a Japanese address and a Japanese phone number. So if you live outside of Japan, it's almost impossible to enter one of these events unless you have like a friend's address or something that you can use. And then on the day of the event, you'll get an email with a QR code, and so you have to use that QR code to enter, and it has your name on there as well. So they do 100% ID checks, and they're pretty strict on it. If they see even like the slightest bit like suspicion that that's not actually you, like I don't know what it is they see, but if they notice something, they'll send you to a separate line where you have to like reconfirm your ID and like whatever. And if they say it's okay, then you get to go. But if they believe your name on the QR code doesn't match your name on your ID, or if the picture on the ID doesn't match your face, then they do not let you in. So they are really strict about that, and that's the reason why you can't trade or buy these kind of things. And before you actually get to meet the member, it's all about waiting. I think I waited for maybe about 40 minutes, close to an hour, I think, before they actually opened up the line to meet the members. But before you go in, they tell you that there's this thing you have to do. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be a spell or what. I didn't entirely understand what they were saying. But they tell you to do, like, this hand motion. And they say, like, with your right hand, you start at the top and you're supposed to go to the left. And you're supposed to do, like, a diamond kind of thing. But anyway, there was that. And so then I got to meet Soobin. And in my head, I had everything all like planned out. I kind of knew there was some sort of like hand gesture thing you had to do before because people would post about things on Twitter. But in the picture, it was like really confusing because instead of using a mirror image, they actually like flip the person around so it's like a person looking at you. So it kind of looks like the picture is showing your left hand, but they tell you to use your right hand, and it was confusing, but I kind of figured it out after they explained it in the intercom thing. But anyway, you walk in, and as the person in front of you is doing their thing, the staff blocks you off, and it was kind of rude. I don't know if people try to like push through or something, I don't know. But most times when I've been to these things, they'll just tell you to like wait, or they'll put out a hand or something. But they were fully on like blocking the door and like making sure you can't even like move an inch, I guess. I don't know, but they were like blocking the door. It wasn't just a simple like wait, you know, like wait your turn or whatever, but they make you wait. And then you turn the corner and Soobin was on the right side, and then I froze like usual. I don't know, especially with these big hit ones, like with BTS, I just freeze. They're just, you know, it's a bunch of reasons. Part of it is nerves, especially because of that long wait that I have to stand by myself without a friend to talk to. You're not even allowed to use your cell phone, so I can't keep myself occupied. So all I'm thinking about is like, I'm going to meet him soon. I'm going to meet him soon for like an hour. So part of it is nerves. And of course, they're just beautiful and everything. But my mind just kind of went blank. And like, I noticed some details and stuff, whatever I could remember. But I couldn't speak. I don't even know if I smiled. My mouth was definitely open, staring at him. Exactly like what happened with Jimin. I don't know. It just, yeah. I could even say hi, nothing. I tried, my mouth moved, but nothing came out, and like the whole like gesture thing threw me off even more. So like I had to kind of concentrate on that, and like I'm just like, and then the staff behind you tells you like say no, so it's like ready, go kind of thing. And then right after she says go, Soobin was like from the left. And I'm just like, and I just like follow his fingers while I'm like staring at him. And then after that he's like touch. And then, like, we high-fived. And then the staff tried pushing me out. But my feet wouldn't move. Again. I don't know what's wrong with these things. Like, I try so hard to not freeze up. But no matter what, I freeze. So that kind of made for a funny gesture. Like, I don't know if Soobin saw it or not. But as the staff was starting to push me, he did say my name. Because I had a name tag on, so he said my name. And then he said thank you. But in the meantime, the staff was like trying to push me along. And usually at these events, they'll grab your shoulder and try to push you. Which, you know, is not too bad. Like, you kind of end up like this. But this one, which it was a lady staff, but she kind of like grabbed my waist area. And it was like pushing me. But because my feet wouldn't move, and like my hands were still touching Soobin's, like, my waist part went that way, but my top and my legs were still that way. So I was in a like curve like this. And oh my god, I felt so stupid after, but that happened. I don't think he noticed. I didn't notice him like laugh or like react to it, because around that time was when he was saying my name and saying thank you. But he is beautiful. He's tall. He's cute. He's tall. Although I do have a friend that's taller than him. But it's still just like, you know, he's tall. He's skinny. At first I was kind of thinking he was wearing a suit. But he was wearing that like school uniform outfit that I believe he's worn before. But I'll put a picture here because The official Twitter account did post a picture after the event, so that's what he was wearing. But, I mean, it's still close enough to a suit. I did recognize he was wearing a suit-like clothes. I didn't blank out enough to not notice that. And I tried to see how big his hands were, but it was pretty quick. Like, it was a touch, but, like, he did kind of keep his hands there a little bit and then, like, let go. But that was basically it. Again, I froze, and that's just sad. I was planning to tell him, like, you're cute, or, you know, anything really, but that was what I was planning to say. It just didn't come out of my mouth. I do wish I kind of paid attention to his face a little more, but, like, doing that gesture, I kind of went blank, and I didn't really notice his face too much. But when he said my name and thank you, I did focus on his face, and, like, he smiled, and then he waved as I walked out. But, it was really nice. And then after that, I met up with my friend again, and we went to meet up with some of her other friends, and we went to go eat, and then I came home. So that was my day today. It wasn't as shocking as I thought it would be. Like, I didn't panic or anything. I didn't break down crying like I've done in the past, but I did freeze. Like, these kind of events, once my feet stop, they're not moving again. That's one thing I've noticed. Like, those quick high touches where you don't even get to stop, those ones I just keep walking and it's just like touch, walk. But with these events where I stop, my feet doesn't want to move again. So that's where that little incident happened with the staff pushing me, and then I almost tripped. But I balanced myself out and I was able to leave safely without embarrassing myself too much, but was still pretty embarrassing. That got a bit longer than I was expecting it to be, but I did want to share everything with you guys of how the process of it went, as well as how it was meeting him. And now for the giveaway winner. The winner is Elena S. Congratulations, Elena. Please make sure you contact me on either Twitter or Instagram, or you can contact me through email, which is in my About section on my channel, as well as my Twitter and Instagram. It's on my About section, or it's in my description box in all my videos. So please make sure you send me a message and let me know who you are. And again, congratulations. I hope you guys enjoyed my high touch experience with Soobin. If you guys have any questions or if I left anything out, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!